Hello everybody, this is SaharaDrac, SCLegacy.com, and yeah, good to see you. We got a game going on between EmpireKas, very good Terran player, and Liquid HayPrO, a guy with some notoriety, but a very skilled Zerg from somewhere in Europe, I bet. Yeah, this is a matchup I wanted to see. I don't know if this was from a tournament or what, but we're gonna watch it. It's on Shakura's Plateau. Let me get rid of that frame rate counter there. There we go. Yeah. Sorry guys, I've been trying to make time to cast. Well, it's not really a time issue. Anyone could tell you who knows me. But I'm gonna fast forward a little bit. It's more of a, I don't know. I just, genius like this, you gotta store it up. You can't mass produce it. Otherwise, it gets cheapened. You know what I mean? But nope, I'm actually stressed out right now, not gonna lie. I'm kind of climbing the walls, as it were. So I'm casting this game, so it's like I have someone to talk to. How about that? How lonely am I? Thank you for listening. Nah. Whatever, I don't need to impress you guys. But yeah, spawning pool. Pretty good building. I hate, I've said this 1,000,000 times, I hate the beginnings of games. This very necessary Reaper opening. I'm going to scout the Zerg with the opening Reaper. Very common opening. It's a very necessary part of the game. It wouldn't be StarCraft without it. Like, you can't just, it's not Dota. You don't just, go to the action. You gotta, it's all about the economy and the subtle geometry of the game building towards its crescendo. But there's never anything to talk about in the game, unless they do a crazy opening, which, of course, good players usually don't do crazy openings, because crazy openings are a gamble, and when you're better than your opponent, why gamble? That's typically the thinking. You only do crazy stuff when you think you're going to lose, and you need to take a shot in the dark. So both fast expanding. Well, fast for Terran, normal for Zerg. Command center after Reaper. There's the Reaper there. I'm the Reaper man. I haven't made a Reaper in so long. I don't even know what his voice. I don't even remember what his voice is like. I'd probably do a good Reaper impression if I could remember what he sounded like. Alas. So he is there now. He needs to be shooting drones. There you go. Lost his focus on that part of the screen for a second. Gets one drone. Looks like that's about all he's gonna get, because here comes the Lings. Queen is on it. And yeah, pretty magical. Pretty magical. That thing is gonna, don't turn. Turns how you lose. He knows he can't. Joe, man, he got away with 3 hit points, and that queen was not there. So he's gonna be able to hang out at the Zelnaga Watchtower, or go back home, or do something until. And it seems like a small deal, but that big old arc of vision that this living Reaper is giving him now is, that's something you want to have. I mean. The Zelnaga Watchtowers are very important buildings, surprisingly. And, yeah. So there's the expansion getting fortified now with the bunker, and starting the mining, getting the orbital command going. And what's our worker count? I bet you this dude, no, he's only at 21 drones, so he has not been droning hard at all, but here comes, there we go, here comes a big round of 8 drones just hatched. So there, I was like, he's not teching, he's not droning, what is he doing? Second Reaper comes in now. You don't see that a whole lot, but he wants to get a good look at what Zerg is up to. Unfortunately, Zerg is not up to a whole lot. A lot of times Zerg don't do that. There's a Zergling run right by the bunkers. That sucks. Mule's going to go down. And he's going to get right up the ramp to scout everything. That's a big deal. He sees the starport. He sees the factory with the tech lab. He knows Banshees are probably coming. He sees the reactive barracks. That's not surprising, but it's still good to know. And look, he's still in here. That's the Zergling run by isn't about killing, getting a good look at the base, which he just got. EmpireKas doesn't cancel anything, doesn't overreact. Like I said, I mean, it is a big deal to get those Zerglings, let those Zerglings up there, but you don't want to overreact and freak out, because at the same time, Kas has been getting a really good look at Zerg's base too. Unfortunately, there's no tech to scout, because he's just sitting at hatchery. Making drones, because he's Zerg and he's allowed to do that. There's the third going down now for our friend HayPrO. you know you're a good Zerg player when you're just so comfortable with no army. Like, I don't have an army, I'll get one when I need one. Like, that's when you know you're playing Zerg right. I'm going to fast forward a little bit because heavy droning phase, and, he's just going reactive marines and making SCVs. There's a siege tank out now. Siege mode's almost done. He's getting combat shield. Decided to not go with Banshees. I thought he might swap that onto the factory, but he's just going to do Vikings, probably medevacs. And there's the third command center for him going down now. Looks like there's a drop I missed. Sorry, he dropped those marines and took down an overlord, and now he's in the main. There's the main nest, finally a tech, and there's the lair being formed. So I fast forwarded a good amount. Now we finally have some stuff going down, and a nice wall by the marines did not allow this surround for a while. Those marines did some solid damage. Taking a look at the war crews, 45 to 41. I don't know what he was at before, but definitely did some significant damage with that drop. And this dropship, oh, right. I was like, this dropship is the slowest dropship in the universe. It has horrible gas mileage. And, but no, I had just slowed the game down like a retard. And, yeah, so Spire now being built. Let's play Find the Spire. So much funner than Find Uncle Bill's Sausage, which is a game from my childhood that I just really regret learning. Here comes these Marines now. Yeah, they're just kind of checking stuff out. I don't think he's really expecting a whole lot to happen to these, but every little bit of scouting helps, especially in a matchup as tense as TVZ. So, and yeah, this is definitely a matchup that hangs on a very thin, razor's edge. I mean, one little mistake can really, I mean, it's all matchups are that way, but this one I think it's very apparent in this matchup how precarious your victory is at all times. So I just heard some Mutalists dying. Sorry I missed that. I'm missing everything because I'm waxing. Okay, for the Mutalists dying, Overlord dying. I was going to say, this fire's not but yeah, so the Overlord didn't get a look at much there. He very sparing on the turrets. That's another sign of a really high-level player is really good players hate wasting money on static defenses, and you should too, because you have to have them sometimes, but you want the bare minimum, because you want as much economy as you can afford going into your active army. Yeah. Here comes a Viking now. He's just been Overlord hunting. This Reaper's been hanging out up here for a while. Looks like he's going to take some land, take some area on the map here, set up a little siege. Meantime, he's going to drop it over here. I don't know what he's looking for right now. Just preparing to drop it later. There's a nice siege up on the cliff. That's going to be a pain to deal with. Of course, not once these 11 Mutalists hatch, because he doesn't have a whole lot of Marines right now, unfortunately. Here comes that drop we were looking at earlier. Just harassing with his Marines, being very active with his Marines. Very good. Very, very good. Yeah, these Mutalists hatch, there's not a lot of anti-air protection happening right now, especially since he's using his Marines to harass. So I think the Mutalists could pretty much just come in here and clean this up. I don't know if he's going to counter or what. I don't know where his Mutalists are, so they're probably in his base, like, destroying him or something, and I don't even know it. Let's play, look for the Mutalists now. There's a macro hatch. Mutalisks, where the hell are you? There's a Viking still patrolling. There they are. And looks like he doesn't want to clear this siege out quite yet. He's going to go ahead and opt to harass, which I don't argue with that at all. Clearing out these rocks? Yeah, okay, he's changing his mind. I don't argue with either decision, really, but the more you wait to clear this out, the more Marines the dude's going to have. So yeah, he's going to be forced to run because he was able to reinforce with a decent amount of Marines. Now, this siege, actually, when the Mutalists hatched, I mean, there was only like 6 Marines here. He really could have struck when the iron was hot, so to speak. And, yeah. Did you know that I am very socially inexperienced? I know, a huge nerd is socially inexperienced. Wonders never cease. Sorry, I got distracted. There comes another new drop there. And just these little dagger strikes at HayPrO's economy actually are hurting him a significant amount. Yeah, just, I mean, these drops are costing him very little. Like, he's not investing a whole lot in them, but he's just keeping Zerg so in check. I really like just things like this. He's going to be forced to cancel the hatchery, or even worse, lose the hatchery. Or even better, good play by him. He's able to get there in time. But this hatchery now is going to be under pressure, like in no time, and he's going to have to constantly be worrying about it. He's going to be hard to transfer drones over there safely, etc., etc. I just like the constant Slayer's Boxer-esque dropship play, constant map control, doing little shades of a hard push here from the Brood War days. I like that. Yeah, just a cool siege by EmpireKas. This is like a true old school Terran siege. Just putting your opponent in the chokehold, making him pay. It looks like HayPrO found a hole, so he's going to be able to get by now. One turret there. It's going to slow the Mutalisk down, but they're definitely going to take it out. And look at that. Busted, taking his fourth. So here comes the Zergling run by now. I can't. No, yeah. He's going to have to turn around and deal with that. Takes out the command center, so HayPrO finding the weakness in the Terran siege and piercing right through it and doing a significant amount of damage to EmpireKas's overall plan. Looks like he's going to come out in the scene. This is where everything falls apart because he's had to use those Marines for so many other things. It was like I said before, because of earlier when HayPrO found his way through here, that basically kind of weakened the whole infrastructure of the siege, and he was able to clear out all those tanks. So a huge swing in Zerg's favor. Terran looked like he pretty much had him in that chokehold. It was going to be very hard for Zerg to get out, but he just barely wriggled out of it, so that's cool. So I mean, that's cool. Cool. Yeah, and this is going to get caught. Tanks are caught, unsieged. Banelings are going to roll in now. Turn the Mutalisk. Not looking good for EmpireKas all of a sudden. And that is the Zerg's. That's the Zerg's MO, man. Right when you think they're down, they're gonna make you pay. Goes up there to check for that fourth. It's not there. A couple turrets. I'm taking a look at the defenses now. Really needs to siege up. He does have Thors, or did he lose his Thors in that last fight? I think he lost his Thors. Ouch. Yeah, no Thors. A Viking, 3 tanks, and 29 Marines. He has a hidden workers, but did not want to lose those Thors there at all. The Mutalisk numbers are getting a little out of control. 25 Mutalisk, that's tough to deal with. And look at this, just fortuitous. Just finding these desperate command centers right as they're about to land and start mining. This wall's not here, he's going to lose another command center. I tell you what. And now he's actually doing Zerg's work for him now. He's breaking down this wall because he wants to go fight these Mutalisks, but Zerg wants this path open because now he's going to be the harasser rather than a harassee on this base. Here it comes now. EmpireKas, 2 Thors out now. That's good. That's going to help a lot. Unfortunately, Mutalisks, I don't know if you heard, but they're slightly mobile. And Thors, not so much. Don't run from that. Just kill it. He's going to play it safe. He's going to take out this engineering base. Oh, right as that upgrade was about to finish. EmpireKas is forced to move out. He can't defend his base. He's just not mobile enough. So he's going to try and move out and do some damage. Oh, maybe not. Maybe the Mutalisks fly away, stop harassing. So he's gonna call off the alarm and I guess try and reestablish some defenses for now. At least take the middle of the map. It looks like these Mutalisks, Thors are so immobile, and he doesn't have very many turrets. These Mutalisks are going to be a huge pain in the ass for EmpireKas. We're going to see what happens with it. He's going to throw down a huge siege right now, but unfortunately, there's not a lot happening at this hatchery. It's just a naked hatchery. So, but yeah, tanks are up. Thor is going to get surrounded. Thor is way too far forward. This Thor, though, I like this Thor. This Thor's protected by tanks. That's cool. Not protected enough. Good Marine micro, actually. And yeah, that's where he put all his focus on that fight on microing those Marines, and it actually turned out well. Despite the fungal growth, he doesn't have any dropships right now. So that's bad, but great Marine micro there. Let's go ahead and take a look at that fight again. That was actually, I was focusing on the Thor, but the Thor, so the Thor absorbed a ton of Banelings, which is exactly what he wanted. Let's attack it one more time. So here's this. I like this Thor positioning. And watch this Marine micro now. He stims, pulls back, puts the hole in here. Baneling's making the decision to go after the Thor, and there's only one or maybe two fungal growths going down on that huge group of Marines. And yeah, just good being conscious of your high DPS Marines. Hopefully he can get some, well, hopefully for him, he can get some medevacs out there to heal those guys. Otherwise, they're not going to be able to pull a move like that again. Yeah, 62 Zerglings being produced for HayPrO. And that is the ultimate, I mean, that's the Zerg panic button, man. When things get hairy, just hold down Z, and it works. It works a lot of the time. Let's see if it works now, though. No, too many Marines. Zerglings not great against that many Marines. And look at this, the macro machine is going crazy for EmpireKas now. He is producing reactors, Marines, upgrades, medevacs, and tanks like a madman. Whereas HayPrO, right now, getting his upgrades, but mostly focusing on infestors, and there it is. There's the building that could bring HayPrO right back into this game. I don't know where. There it is, the Greater Spire being morphed. I don't know why it looks like that. I think it looks kind of stupid when it's morphing, but whatever. I digress. It's not a big deal. And a few banelings rolling in. That should get and see how many micros is Marines here though? Take care of the banelings before they even think about affecting the Marines. Unfortunately, there was a couple good fungal growths there, so his Marine count got reduced very low. He just has so few medevacs. Fungal growth can kill that, no problem. Fungal growth. That's when infestors wear backwards hats and pop their collars and drink Milwaukee's best. That's the fungal growth. Yeah, intense game, good game. I like this game. It's distracting me. I like it. That's what StarCraft's a beautiful distraction. You gotta admit. That's why we love it. And yeah, small drop there. Got deterred by some lings. He's going back. See, let me pause for a moment. We don't need to pause, but he was in this crazy harass mode where he was just constantly finagling and poking at Zerg with his drops. And then shit got hairy, and he just moved into this massive siege up, take out a hatchery, find those realists and kill them mode. And now that he's back in a comfortable position, he's just going to expand. He's just going to expand and go right back to those Marine drops that cost him 10 or 20 minutes to do. But it costs Zerg so much more and losses a lot of investments here now. So, I mean, this is exemplary Terran play from EmpireKas. This is exactly like if there was a Terran handbook. This is the style of play that you want from them. He's not in a hurry to win. He's not in a hurry to. He's not making any crazy mistakes. He's not taking any gambles. And Liquid HayPrO, though, a very good player still, despite, just close to perfect play from EmpireKas. Despite that, he's still mining like a madman out of 1, 2, still got 3 bases going strong. So yeah, but he's not macroing, is he? Oh, I don't know why he's not macroing right now, but I guess he's focusing on this fight, which is actually going really well for him. 3 Broodlords out. Banelings take care of this drop now. And it looks like this is a window for Zerg to take a foothold back in this game. We'll see if he does it. Exciting stuff. Weird, wild stuff. Corruptor is being built, obviously, to make more Broodlords and more infestors. He's getting the building armor. He's getting infantry level 3. He's producing 21 Marines at a time. Here comes a big attack now. This is a shitload of SCVs and he had that oversaturated like crazy. That is why you don't want to oversaturate. Obviously, this late into the game, you don't have much of a choice. But yeah, lost a lot of income there. So this is that window I was talking about. This is Zerg's chance. He knew it. He recognized it. A lot of Zerg would not be able to recognize that window. But HayPrO sees that Terran is pretty vulnerable after that last encounter, and now he's going in with the Broodlords. Planetary Fortress, a pretty good building, I guess. Marines, not great against Broodlords. Range-wise, they tend to hit the Broodlings. Yeah, definitely. I mean, they're good. I mean, they focus the Broodlords and they're in the open, but I don't think HayPrO is going to let these Broodlords just sit in the big open area where they're going to stim underneath them. Best unit against Broodlords is definitely Vikings. which he is not producing. Actually, his macro is non-existent right now, and there goes the planetary fortress. He's mining very little now. Very, very, very small timing for Zerg there, and he did it beautifully. If he had waited, I'd say 30 seconds longer, he would not have been able to do this. But despite having a low number of reloads, only 3, he knew it would work. And now he's just doing the gas work with his pumping growth. So much props to HayPrO for this game. He's playing like, go out there and play like a champion today. That's what his mom told him before this game, and he was like, okay, Mom. And here he is. So, awesome stuff. I don't think EmpireKas is going to be able to do a whole lot, although I have said stuff like that, 6 times in this game so far? Homeboy's got a lot of mules, and he's still got his production building, so we will see. And there's the repair going down. This is a big drain on your economy right now. You do not want to be spending minerals repairing your dirty fortress rather than mining. His one hope is up here, these tons of mules and stuff. He needs to make Vikings. Finally making Vikings. Thank you. Thank you, baby Jesus. And, yeah. Broodlords now, see what's going on. They're like, alright, Viking to the rescue. There's nothing here. Oh, he needs to get his corruptors over here. He is not paying attention. There he goes. He's making 11 drones. There's the pumping growth. Corruptors. It's going to be very, very, very difficult. I don't agree with that choice to send 1 Viking at all. You need to just hedge your bets and try and build 8 to 10 Vikings. I don't think Terran can win this game. Straight up. There's a Marine drop. A little late for that. It was beautiful earlier in the game, but now those Broodlords. The Broodlord push just really beautifully timed. I can't stress that enough. And yeah, I haven't made enough butt jokes this game. I feel like I'm disappointing my fans by not talking about gay sex and farts. I don't know. What is that? What I'm known for? I have no idea. Yeah, there he is trying to make Vikings as best he can. He's making a Thor. Here's this lone Viking. He needs to get that back. Right now, I would take these 4 Vikings, these Marines, and just... Oh, man, no, I wouldn't. There's just too many infestors. There's nothing he can do. Corruptors, pumping growths. No, man. No, dog. No, I lie. And, yeah, he's focusing down this now. There's the pumping growths. He did get 1, but... to no avail. To no avail. What a kick-ass game that was. He's going to teach me in a moment now. Point being, great game. Lots of kick-ass action in this game. Just really both players putting on a clinic of how to play their heroes. You don't Zerg. HayPrO played Zerg the way Zerg was born to be played, and the same can be said of EmpireKas. I think the turning point of the game, even though he did climb back into it, was when he had this siege over here on these cliffs. He overstayed his welcome, and the Mutalists ended up finding a hole. And that's really why EmpireKas lost this game. That was his one mistake in this game, really. And, like I said, it's a precarious matchup, TVZ. All it takes is that one mistake. It's not forgiving. I tend to think Protoss is more forgiving mistakes, like when you play Protoss. That might be a generalization, oversimplification, but I think you kind of know what I mean. Now he's just trolling with the infestors, being BM, not really BM. He's just he knows he doesn't need to do this with these infestors. He's doing it anyways. But, you know, again, he's still playing carefully. He's waiting for his macro to catch up so he can get in there and come deliver the killing blow. He doesn't want to go in there half-cocked. I said cock. And, yeah. But really, this push right here, these lingers getting into it, even if they all die, it doesn't really matter. The losses to him are so much less significant than anything Terran loses at this point. So, yeah, there's the GG from HayPrO. What? Did I miss something? Hold on. Was this dude not mining? Did I miss? Am I gonna have to recast this game because I'm so retarded? If this is the case, is he not mining and I didn't know it? His income is fine. He's mining over here. He's mining over here. Did he just feel like he couldn't break this? I mean, I understand Terran's economy is going really well right now, but I'm flabbergasted. Hold on. I'm flabbergasted. Maybe my whole understanding of StarCraft is just wrong. I mean, you're mining. Oh my god. I completely he's still mining here. So why some bring some investors and kill it? If it's the big deal, I'm getting to the bottom of this. Well, what are you doing with your drone? He's playing like really desperately. He's sacrificing drones, but he's in a fine position. Why did he throw those drones away? Just fly your stuff over. I mean, you have lings and investors right here. Guys, I'm freaking out. I am freaking out. He threw the... That's why he left. That is why he left, because he realized he screwed up, and he threw those drones away. He's got it. He has a rage quit. That had to be a rage quit, because I really think he has this game. Like, argue with me in the comments. Please tell me I'm an idiot, because, I mean, think about it. He just killed, like, 35 of his own drones. If he hadn't done that, if he had just brought some lings over, cleaned this up, kept mining here, right, he would be sitting at, like, what? What are his drones at now? He's at 28 drones, so he would have been at, like, 60 drones. He's at 64 SCV. This game was far from over. I don't... What is it with Zergs and just leaving the game early? Like, what is wrong with you guys? I'm sorry, I may be way off base, but I really don't think it was this. I don't think it was GG time for Zerg at all. Like, I don't think it was GG time for Terran either. I think he was in a very bad position, but he's mining. They're both mining. I'm so stressed right now. I thought this was just a throwaway attack because he knew his economy was moving. I had no idea he lost all this. He threw his own drones away. God, he attacked with his drones at those Marines when all he had to do was run some stuff back. Alright, well that's game. EmpireKas takes it. Like I said, mental mistakes cost you a lot. I'm no wizard. I make mistakes too. You tell me. Feel free to tell me why I was wrong, thinking that Terran was in a worse position at that point. Feel free to tell me. I will listen with respect. It's been SaharaDrac, sclegacy.com. Have a good one, guys.